Channel 3 is your back to school authority, and we are starting our conversations with superintendents across the state just so you at home and students and parents and taxpayers can know what to expect in the upcoming school year. Today, we are speaking with Dr. Nathan Quinnell. He is the superintendent of East Hartford Public Schools. Dr. Quinnell, thank you for joining us. Let's just jump straight to it out of the gate. What is the newest program in the district that parents and students need to know?
Yeah, so the newest program, the need to know, thanks for having me, by the way, and really appreciate the opportunity to speak to our parents and our kids and families. The newest program is our first day of school is August 24th. And we just can't wait to have our kids back in school and up and running, and certainly in a year where we can celebrate some new freedoms and some new opportunities to do things we haven't been able to do over the past couple of years. Just really excited to get kids back and get things up and going for the school year.
Let's talk about safety. We are still in a pandemic. Any new protocols or some of the same from last year? How do you ease parents' fears about this pandemic and also the threat of monkeypox?
Yeah, certainly. So, addressing student safety and keeping our students safe, that's our primary responsibility. And we want to educate our kids in an environment where they feel good, where they feel safe, and where their parents know that we're doing everything we can do to take the precautions necessary. So one important communication we've passed on to our families this week, we've adopted the recommendations from the Department of Public Health regarding test, mask, and go. This allows families who might have mild symptoms, children who might have mild symptoms that they are concerned about, to test for COVID. And if they're experiencing mild symptoms, to put on a mask and come to school. And that's important. Obviously, we understand the priority of being in school and excellent school attendance. And we understand that students who thrive and succeed are students who are in school. And we've put that out to our parents. That's a new thing for us. And, we'll continue, as we always have, to follow the recommendations from the Department of Public Health, both the state level and our unbelievable East Hartford Department of Public Health, and continue to work together to keep kids safe throughout the school year. And just excited about an opportunity to build confidence in this and continue to bring our community together.
Test, mask, and go. And even if they have mild symptoms but have not tested positive, they'll just wear a mask and go to school?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, just want to make sure I got that right. What needs do you have right now, Dr. Quinnell? Do you need teachers, school bus drivers, perhaps? What are you still looking for?
Yeah, so we are completing our summer hiring. We're actually in really good shape here, and I'm really excited about the talented class of new teachers we're bringing to East Hartford. We have an average to slightly above average size class. Under 60 teachers will be new teachers here in East Hartford. Had the whole summer to interview and meet some really dynamic educators, and I can't wait for our kids to meet them. In terms of school bus drivers, we're ready to go. We're in really good shape to start a school year. And, of course, want to thank all the folks who make that possible, our custodians, cleaning our buildings, our maintenance workers. We have quite a bit of school construction that's gone over the summer. And, of course, our school leaders who have spent all summer in their schools and are dying to have kids back in them. So sincere thanks to all those folks.
So school construction, any buildings that are new, or is there any construction that's still going on that may or may not be ready on time?
Listen, we're going to be ready on time. And so we've had, one of the things we're really excited about here in East Hartford is we're launching 2 new school-based health centers at 2 of our schools. And that's at, those provide essentially a doctor's office in the school. Those are punch list working through items right now, but we project to be fully ready and up and going for August 24th, our first day of school. So fingers crossed we'll be there.
I like that. So what are those new essential hospitals and schools? Is that what you said are going to serve as, function as?
Yeah. So this will be our 8th and 9th added program. They're called school-based health centers. Essentially, they bring essentially a primary care opportunity for kids. Families can receive vaccinations, families can receive checkups, families can receive counseling and support, mental health. And these are, we partner with an agency here in Connecticut, a great agency called Intercommunity Health. And, from having APRNs to social workers in our schools, these school-based health centers are just a really remarkable resource. Student might have an asthma attack during the school day, and instead of having to go to the ER, we can treat the asthma issue in school and be back in school within an hour.
Oh, wow.
And that's a really dynamic thing that we're excited about. Of course, as we think about health and we think about the convergence of health and education, we've learned a little bit about that over the past 2 years. And this is just another resource we can put in people's hands.
Well, there is a correlation. I'm sure you can explain it too, that if the kid is not healthy, doesn't feel good, then they're not really going to be able to receive and learn.
Yeah, I sure don't find I do my best learning when I'm not feeling well. So I'm pretty sure that passes right on to our kids. And, you know, um, our families have been really remarkable at supporting us through the past 2 years. And this is just one more thing. If you're not a member of our school-based health centers, parents have lots of opportunities. It's on our website, so our central registration. We send forms home. We want to get our families fully enrolled and up to speed. You asked me about new programs. Another really important thing here in East Hartford is we've just launched a new communication plan for our families, software for our families, really to ease that home to school communication. And we've sent out quite a few notices for families to get signed up. It's called Parent Square. Families can simply just click on the link that's sent them, and that'll give them complete access to their students, to their students' schedules, to lots of important information that'll help them get up and running for the school year. So that's something I definitely want to get out there and make sure folks know about.
Dr. Quinnell, we're about to wrap up. Let's talk about addressing learning loss as well as student growth. We know there's the summer slide, and then obviously with the pandemic going into a third year of a school district and a worldwide pandemic, what will East Hartford Public Schools to help bridge the gap for those students who need it the most?
Yeah, of course. So, I think here in East Hartford, we're really focusing on where we are and where we're going to go. And there's a lot of conversation right now about loss and about what's been missed. And certainly those things are all true. We understand that. We recognize that. But here in East Hartford, we're talking about acceleration. We're talking about growing from where we are. We're talking embracing the opportunity to get better. And the number one thing for that is a high quality educator in the classroom. And that we have in East Hartford. We have remarkable teachers who understand the needs of our kids, who love their kids, who embrace their kids, want their kids to feel like they belong. And kids are resilient. Our students are resilient, and our students will get on track, and our students will succeed. And our job here is to open those opportunities, to take down the barriers that get in the way of that, to partner with our families, and to really make this is going to be a remarkable school year. And I can't wait to get started.
And how many students are you expected throughout the district? This is pre-K through 12th grade?
So we have just under 7,000 students, pre-K, three years old, and moving all the way to 12th grade. So real continuum of some pretty special kids.
Dr. Quinnell, thank you so much for joining me. Is there anything that I left out that I did not ask you about the upcoming school year that you want to say or address?
I think you did a fantastic job, and I just appreciate the opportunity and just really want to welcome our families back. Really encourage you to, if there's something we can do as a school system to help you in your preparation, we're ready and we're eager to partner with you. And just really encourage our families, talk to your kids about their goals, take that moment to talk about the expectations for the school year, address their concerns. And if there's things that we can do, consider us a phone call away.
Dr. Nathan Quinnell, Superintendent of East Public Schools. School starts first day, August 24th. Good luck to you this year. Dr. Quinnell, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me on.